What's going on, Nerd Fam? Nerdy Jace here, and I'm back today with another deck profile for Union Arena Bleach 1000 Year Blood War. And today's deck profile is going to be my current green 13 Court Guard Squad deck. And I'm going to do something a little bit different on this deck profile. With my first one with the Stern Redders, I went down the line based on the energy cost all the way down to your utility cards with your finals and your specials and all that. This time I'm going to go down the line based on the packages I'm running. So as I get that set up, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Let me know about your Union Arena profiles and stuff in the comments and all that good stuff. And yeah, we're about to get going. So first up, I have two the 0 cost, 1 action Yumichika, and he is a 2000 battle point card that also has the ability to nullify impact. As you know from playing the game, impact it's kind of guaranteed damage, basically. Whenever you attack and a character loses the battle, your opponent still takes a life. So basically it's piercing damage. So these two Yumichikas, in addition to being a 0 cost green energy provider, it can nullify impact in a pinch. So, nice utility card there. But yeah, just running 2 of him. And then after that, I have 3 of the 1 cost, 1 action point Nanao. So yeah, she is one of the ones that produces 2 green energy, and she has the ability or the on play to where you return another card on your field with 1 or less required energy to your hand. If you cannot, then this goes back to your hand. So again, really you want to preferably go second. So you get that extra action point. So you would, tap 1 action point, play a 0 cost, tap your other action point, drop Nanao, bring that back to your hand, and then you're already up to 2 energy. And then next turn you can, go to 3, and then play a 3 cost, or, again, do the Nanao little combo again if you want. But yeah, I like 3 of her in my deck right now. Again, if you can see multiple of hers in your opening hand, that's very, very strong. So you can push out your heavy hitters, well, some of your heavy hitters early on, and put that pressure on your opponent. And then I'm running 4 of the Sanjin Komamura. So another 2 green energy producer. And he also has step. So again, with step, if he's on your front line, you can move him back to your energy line during your movement phase, and vice versa. So making it a nice utility card in a pinch when you want to, again, drop your late game bombs and start swinging. And then his other ability is when attacking, you choose 1 13 Court Guard Squad on your field, and it gains plus 500 battle points until the end of turn. So again, making your impact players a little, more beefy, or, pumping himself up just to get that, extra swing, make your opponent think a little bit more. Hey, do I want to block? Do I not? Yada, yada. But again, running for him. And now we're going to get into pretty much the main packages of the deck. So first up, I got the Unohana package, at least part of it. So running 4 of the 0 cost, 1 action point green energy producer, 1500 battle points. And then I'm running two of her raid. So she costs 6 energy to raid, and then when played, you look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You choose one 13 Court Guard Squad Affinity battle cards with required energy cost of 4 or less. Put it in your hand. The rest go on your bottom in any order. And then the next character card that you play, you reduce its action points by 1. So you can essentially play a 1 action point for free, or if you have a certain other card I'm going to show here in a sec, you can play it for 1 energy instead of 2. But there's another combo that you can do also, and I'll go over that here in just a second also. Well, more so toward the end of the video. Next, I have my homeboy, Kenpachi Zaraki, head captain of Squad 11. So I got a little package with him. Starting off, playing 4 of his lieutenant, Yachiru. 1 cost, 1 green energy, 1 action point. Produces 1 green energy. 2,000 battle points, so not bad. Her on play is, when you play, put her on board, you untap 1 Kenpachi on your field. So that's going to get you, depending on, you know, other things going on your turn, you know, that's getting you another big body to swing at your opponent, putting that added pressure. So having said this, running 4 of the base Kenpachi. So again, 4 energy. 4 energy, 1 action point, 4,000 plus battle points. And his special ability is during your turn, during your turn, he gains 1,000 battle points, and he is unaffected by battle point reduction abilities. So your Zumbone Sakura's, your other greens, or not green, your other purple abilities and stuff, that does not work on this Kenpachi. So again, he's just, you know, he's the slasher killer. He's coming at you non-stop unless you hit you know, one of your specials to remove him off the board. And then I'm running 3 of the big boy Kenpachi. So this one, 2 action points to play. This one cannot be played on your energy line. He has to be played on your front line. He has impact 1, so that's good. 4,000 impact is the standard for the game as of right now. And when played, you choose 1 character with 2,000 or less battle points on your opponent's field and sideline it, unless you have 6 or more 13 Court Guard Squad Affinity on your field. Then it's 4,000 or less. So again, you want to stack your board up as much as you can, drop this bad boy, and then preferably hit Yachiru after that, so you get to, you know, stand him up and attack, remove a body, get that impact swing in. Game over, man. So again, that's the utility of Yachiru. So again, you want to hold on to these, if at all possible, until you get, you know, Yachiru in your hand, so then you can get that big play, that big turn to you know, get your opponents on their back foot. And then lastly, for our main packages, it's the Toshiro Hitsugaya package. So got 4 of his 0 costs, of course, 1,500 battle points, 1 energy, 4 of them, and then of course 4 of the 2-drop, and that's also our color trigger. So getting 2 energy, 1 action point, 3,000 plus battle points. So on board, if you have 6 or more 13 Court Guard Squad cards on your field, then he gets bumped up by 500 battle points. So a 3,500 battle point swinger. And then, of course, we're running 4 of his raid target. So again, 4 green energy, 1 action point, 4,000 battle points. When played, you choose 1 character on your opponent's front line, and you switch it to rest mode, and it stays that way until the end of their next attack phase. So 1 whole turn, that character cannot restand unless it gets raided over. So that's the thing to keep in mind. Like your triggers, I'm not sure if I have. So like your active trigger to where you pump up a battle card and you set it to active, that does not work on this ability. Same thing with the Sternritter ability that taps down. The only way to get over that is by raiding, if able. But then also, if you have 6 or more 13 Court Guard Squad cards on your field, you get to tap down their entire energy line also. So 1 character, all their energy stays tapped down. So say they have in their energy line, one of the cards that produces an extra energy when it's set to active, it goes back down to 1 energy until the following turn when they can restand. So something to keep in mind also. Again, the board freeze with this is very clutch. So yeah, that's our big boy raid target for the deck. And then last is the next few utility cards. So running 2 of the Shinji Harako. So 2 energy, 1 action point, 3,000 battle point card. When played, you choose 1 13 Court Guard Squad on your field. It gains impact +1. So that means if it already has impact, it goes to impact 2. Or if it does not have impact, you get impact 1. So very nice little clutch card. Same thing, you want to hold on to this until you absolutely have to, so you can start pressing for a game. You have Toshiro out, you have Unohana out, drop Shinji, give one of them impact, or you can give Kenpachi plus impact, make them impact 2 to get that extra damage in. So something to keep in mind. Again, if it already has impact, it's impact +1. So again, that puts added pressure on your opponent, and again, kind of like a oh shit type of thing. Then also to kind of pair with that, I'm running 2 of the Captain's Coat. So 3 energy to play, 1 action point. All 13 Court Guard Squad affinity cards on your field gain plus 1,000 battle points until the end of turn, and you also get to draw a card replacing itself. So yeah, again, when you're making that big push, you got say you got these out, say a Sanjin or a baby Kenpachi, drop that down on it also, pump them up even more, punch for game. So again, only 2 of, just to again get a little extra oomph out of your attack and to help close out the game. So yeah, these 2 can help with that. And of course, our finals and specials, 4 Bankai. And then since I'm only running Hitsugaya. I got 4 Daigirin Hirimarus. So again, with this, 4 green energy, 1 action point. Choose 1 character on your opponent's front line with 5,000 or less battle points and switch it to resting, and it remains resting until then the next turn. Or if you have Hitsugaya on your field, you just get to sideline it instead. And of course, the trigger is you get to sideline a card on your opponent's field. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck. Again, the main combos, like I said, are the... where are you at? The Kenpachis into Yachiru, so you can restand them and get that attack in. And also, again, raiding Unohana. So then your next character card that you get to play, say you got you got a Toshiro on field, raid with Unohana, get your card, you got a raid target in your hand. Hey Ripley girl, bye Ripley girl. So let's say you pull this with your draw ability from Unohana, and then you get to raid for free. Because again, it just, your next character card play gets reduced by 1 energy point. Or another one that you can do is Unohana into Big Kenpachi, getting to play him for 1 action point. And then, depending on your board state, what else you have in your hand, again, then drop Yachiru. So then you can stand him up, and then boom, swing for 4,000 here, 4,000 impact here, in addition to, sidelining one of your opponent's cards. So yeah, there's my deck, at least right now for green. Later down the line, I might do an Old Man Yamamoto deck. My first run of this actually had Yamamoto in it, but it's kind of clunky. I'm thinking if I go straight Yamamoto, basically I want to just do a bunch of energy ramp because he costs 7 energy to play. So I don't know, that'll be down the line. I got some other decks that I want to do, and I got, at some point I'm going to make a Hunter x Hunter deck just to have on hand to play. Change it up a little bit, and also there's going to be IP exclusive tournaments to where you get you have to play the IP's deck. If you don't have that deck, you can't play in it. So right now, obviously, it's Bleach and Hunter x Hunter, and then playing in that, you get special cards for that IP as prizes. So again, something to have, just to have, in the back pocket, so to speak, and break out every now and then. But there you have it. Let me know what you think about the deck and all that jazz. And again, the drill: like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Until next time, collectible card game fans, Bankai! Peace.